bitch with my plus 6'2" till my life a canvas and I move like I be Ali. Yeah, I be on an A-list, weren't always praying. Change the game up now. The Matrix, better stay safe, fake, lame, stay basic. I got the will to be sunning these Jadens. Eat off your plate, see 3 cars awaiting. Evolve my green colored bands, it's awaiting. Ben had the red colored bills, made it blue. Leave on your station, it's technical cues. Best in the room, guess will not approve. Test with me, prove y'all been had the juice. Loose tooth, y'all ain't got to say. Bling on your mouth won't make you great, yeah.
Carry the baggage, the pressure, making the magic. I'm getting top in the traffic. I stop the whip, I'm equipped with the bars and flows and the cadence. Protect all my angels that triple forward at 3 and just breathe. I'm taking it easy with the big boss rabbit. I seem so manic, you struggling with your first date. My one pageants, I've been bragging a lot. My ego big as Rick Ross Palace. When I rap, I be saying whoa like a TikTok challenge. You with your homies whipping on the Ventadors on IG, but I see that don't matter if it ain't video. Back up, get your racks up. The difference between me and you was very drastic. Man, I would never leave you in the streets because
the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Scotty Barnes. It's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Pelicans jersey.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
And here is Ball. After the three-pointer from Jonas Valanciunas, they set the pick. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Daniels. It's Jones on the wing. To the right side. There's Gordon with the three. And another three for New Orleans.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Cunningham on the wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Gordon. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gordon. It doesn't go for him. Bridges with some nice defense. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
109 left to play here in the first.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's got 9.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Miller. Carter with the screen. Miller, no up. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Gordon. Comes up empty down low.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for New Orleans. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Timeout, timeout. Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
A three from McCollum. Here's Chambers. Over to the wing. Hendricks can't get it to go. And so here's Charlotte. Here's Wagner. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Wagner's got the lead up to 2 now for Charlotte. Pass to Chambers. Here's the three. And the Pelicans miss again.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Hornets trail. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Williams a screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Here's Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Hendricks. It's McCollum on the wing. From downtown. Carter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pick by Bridges. There's the 3. And it's Carter missing. New Orleans with the ball. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Carter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Inside. Ball fires from way outside. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Left side, Gordon. Valanciunas inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
Outside, Ball. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Jones. Pelicans leading by 3. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Ball. 35 seconds left here in the second. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. In the corner, it's Bridges. Charlotte again missing. Pass to Daniels. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop. There's Ball with the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans on top, up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Hornets trail by 3. Knocked away. And now here comes Daniels, leading the break. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now, here's Ball. They set the pick. There's another turnover by the Hornets.
New Orleans. Ball.
Pelicans leading by 5. And here's Daniels. Still without a basket. That's a 2 from Barnes. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Pass to Barnes. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Left side, Ball. Now Miller. Here's Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller, no luck. New Orleans leading by 5. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And Gordon drops them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And stolen by Barnes. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The assist.
Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
To the inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Hendricks. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Pass to Kaman. Here's Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's McCollum for 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., our thanks to you. Here's Fultz. And Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to Carter. Here's Fultz. Kaman with the defensive effort.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Kaman's got his first points of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Alvarado with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break.
And I love that pass from Kaman. Big men who move the rock where they help an offense flow.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Fultz. That's tipped. And Charlotte turns it over again.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Alvarado. No good on the 3. With 4 seconds on the clock. Count it.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Attention. Now coming to the floor.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay. That was something to see.
Goodness. And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
And Ball slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Valanciunas. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Knocks it loose. Ball surveying the defense. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And 11 points from Brandon Miller. Down low. And the dunk by Barnes.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Cunningham. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. This one for three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Pelicans leading by 14. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Cunningham on the wing. It's stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And that one's good. Daniels has got his first points of the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition. Trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Ball with it. The shot's good. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time. Working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Jones. To the paint. Carter comes in with the double team. Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Valanciunas has got 21 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Three-pointer, and another 3 for New Orleans.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
That one falls.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Barnes looking around. In the corner, Daniels. Launches a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Ball. Out to Miller. Bridges outside. Ball up top. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
It go lame, oh man.
Welcome to the party.
Only when I pray on those who pray for better ways. Bang, bang. Came from the same bloodline as Andres. And that other boy in a ready for whatever type of we catch next. Yay, never been afraid of no bruh. Two is a matchup. I just can't make it all even cause the field uneven and we living in the last, bruh. A rebel of a devil in a Dodger hat. They count with people, we go hard for that. 1, 8, 9, 8 till we finish with that. Don't let her pretty face lose, she gon' bang, bang, oh man.
Power to the people.
Bang, bang, oh man.
Power to the people.
Bang, bang, oh man.
Power to the people. Remember where the finest crazy Filipinos.
I come from the same bloodline as the same bloodline as those who took up the front line with all the hooks and katipunan una yun sa pagkilanman. I am down the no ties. Set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up your 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Feeling myself, I conceited. 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 You never dated a chocolate. You want a model out for the internet. All that kiki and I ain't into that. All my mini me's, I ain't facts. Long sweet flow down my back. I want a picture with a baseball bat. Straight out of Mobile, Louis on both hills. Get jealous when I do it like on my eyes like a diva. I've been that since a fetus. Been had my stripes, no Adidas. My eyes taking pics when they see us. I'm so fabulous. I'm fabulous. I don't need his money. I got enough. Pretty walk in, they gon' salute. Just keep it cute. Big yellow coupe, no top on the roof. Brush my hair when I walk in the booth. Feeling myself, I conceited. 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 Feeling myself, I conceited.
Plant a tree at the end of the world. Watch the waves fall apart on the shore. This isn't your world. This is only your dream. As it is mine. This dedicated to the get it, girls. This dedicated to
FaceTime, but I don't wanna waste time with nobody. If you ain't sure about what you want, what's the point at all? I'm living my best life. Got things on the hotline ring. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same soon as I go ghost.
It's the Pelicans at home for a look. Interconference action in New Orleans. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And, of course, Zion Williamson. This, of course, his first game as a Toronto Raptor.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. Yeah, he thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Bryant. Shot is off. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Daniel. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Quickly with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. And Bryant throws it down.
Well, how about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Gordon missing. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a forced Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Now here's Bryant after R.J. Barrett's miss. Here's Williamson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Pass to Valanciunas. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The shot by Kobe, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Toronto trailer. Pass to Barrett. Now here is Poeltl. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Now here's Brown. To the paint and stolen by Gordon. And Valanciunas now attacks the key. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Is that Lithuanian lightning out there? Valanciunas playing hard and getting out there in transition.
Brown outside. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Master quickly. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Craig, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Now here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Brown.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Both teams will make substitutions. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And here's Barrett. He has yet to score. He's looking for Williamson and finds him.
Playmaking ability on full display there. I love how Zion is taking what the defense is giving him right now.
Came in a screen. Inside. Back to McCollum. Pass to Kaman. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Clark in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williamson looking it over. Shakes him.
And using his height, came in making life difficult.
No good on the layup. And that one's good by Clark. And so it's New Orleans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Pelicans leading by 7 to the left wing. Clark with a wide open look. That one's good from the corner.
And I love that pass from Kaman. Big men who move the rock where they help an offense flow.
Outside, Kobe. Here's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
3 points.
Kobe's got 7 points in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Toronto making a change here.
Number 5, Emmanuel Quickley.
Raptors trailed by 6.
And what I admire about Bruce Brown, he's just determined to make winning plays.
Greg, he goes into the game saying, how can I impact it? What do I have to do? Do I have to defend? Do I have to block shots? Do you need me to hit a 3? Do I have to get inside and score? He answers those questions every night.
New Orleans leading by 6. Here's McCollum. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Quickly with it. Still without a basket. For 3, Kobe. Toronto working the ball around now. Wide open. Good as the jump shot falls. Clark right side. Misses from short range. Raptors trailed by 6. Screen by Pirtle. Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple of years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Pass to Bryant. To the right side. Quickly with it. There's a screen by Bryant. Clock at 6. And that one hits back iron. Pelicans leading by 7 to the inside. And the basket by McCollum.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Toronto calls timeout. Raptors trailed by 9. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the personal.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
A drive by Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Lets the 3 fly. And it's quickly missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Williamson outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Pelicans leading by 12. Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Barrett. Fast break, here they come. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Williamson outside. And there's the drive.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
Goes up again. He lays it in. Williamson's got 7 points.
And Williamson's energy just incredible, which is what makes him such a force on the offensive glass.
There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Williamson right side. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Daniels. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Back to Williamson. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Here's Jones. The layup missed.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And it's quickly in the corner. Williamson outside. Pass to Bryant. Here's Barrett, covered by Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 3 to shoot. Williamson from long range. And no good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
New Orleans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That build of Zion's making him so tough to contain. He's got the quickness too, so under the rim it's lights out.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. Downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks. Bryant. It's Bryant converting down low.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
On the wing, Daniels. Screen by Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
But Toronto calls timeout. Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Alvarado with it. Picked up by Brown. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
2 minutes remaining.
Kobe, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. New Orleans getting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Throw good, McCollum.
Now, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Can't hit that one. Raptors trailed by 15.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized. He finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Clark. Garrett covering. Here's Chambers. And that one is hammered home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Barrett. He gets it in there. Barrett's got his first basket of the night.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Here's Hendricks. Toronto grabs the miss. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Now Barrett. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Olynyk can't hit. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Steps back and dreams the jump shot. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night. It's Barrett on the wing. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game. An ability to just see it before it happens.
And so it's New Orleans looking at a 13-point lead.
27.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Raptors trailed by 13. Now, here's Quickly. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Back to Quickly. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 13. McCollum left side. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Hendricks, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. And he's going to draw some fouls.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here's Daniels. Pass to Jones. Barnes outside. Over Brown. Barnes can't get it to go. Raptors trailed by 13. Here's Bryant. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be game one of a four-game road trip. Over to the left wing. Back to Quickly. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Quickly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
I like Quickly's decision-making, that time calling his own number.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Barrett for three. Quickly up top. Got a piece of it. Pass to Barnes. Back to Daniels. Gordon a screen. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
You want Jones to be assertive like this. If the three-point shot's there, got to take it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Floats it up for Williamson. And Toronto turns it over again.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
New Orleans leading by 17. Pass to Valanciunas. And Daniels up top. Now Gordon from 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Williamson. And he converts the layup.
And Zion really lighting it up in this one.
Here's New Orleans. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Down low. Gordon. And they recover it.
And this is going to end in a lot
lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Daniels with it. Here's Valanciunas off on the layup.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Tries the spin move. Impressive spin move, too.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Herbert Jones. First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Raptors.
He hits the second from the line. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Man, look what you done started. Action written, you got it. Had it, should've. Now you're dealing. Get at me, dog, that I rip. This one here, I flip. No, when I kick, gonna be some slick. What would that look for when I walked in the door? Oh, you thought you was raw? Now you wishing you never saw me walk through that door with that. Now it's time for babe. Got the floor. Yeah, that another unsolved mystery. It's going down in history. They never did to me. Can't get to me. Got to make a move. Got a point to prove. Gotta make them groove. Got them all like ooh. So to the next time you hear this dog rhyme, try to keep your mind. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. I captivated, control it, dilapidated, eroded. The master make them all focus, I can break it down to components. Fools just be cloning, studio gangster trolling. The chef throw them leftovers, they be goaltending. Flow be slow-winded, nobody know or mention. Go overboard with a bunch of chords you left in suspension. So far, keep your distance, resistance is resisted. The ring, I ain't finna kiss it, the whole mix, you missed it. Loads of raps, overload until I expose the fact, broke your back. Next time come out with shoulder pads, they know they have. Shut up and listen to an older man, behold your man. He might have more poison than a cobra has.
Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
In the boots, like roosters coming to the hens to roost in the blue. So deep it's been in fools, Mr. Cool. Everything I control is Mr. Cool in the school. Separated in the centrifuge, you get to do what you wanna, as long as you don't conform to the average performer that drag you into the drama, a magnet to the karma, disarm even the pettiest, as long as we a resident, overthrow the president, flow is so incredulous, I'm giving y'all just a portion, connect to the source and let it energize like endorphins, let's go, we boarding, we tired of them, they boring, keep on skateboarding, relieve you of boredom.
Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
Out of the emporium, more glorious poems to bend from hard work, no teleporting it in. I don't speak words according to them. I'm Sir Diesel, attracted sighted once the tourists is in. My assortment keeps supporting the men. Like Cars Plus, off track, it's hard to stay on track when my thoughts run. Rapid pace to leave a nasty taste in their throat. Sure to leave them blue, that's indigo. Getting pretentious won't get any mileage. Whole plot shot out the air like enemy pilots. Take the trendiest topic, compare to the real, then relate that to a secret that's never revealed.
Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
Oh, you stand up, stand up. On your own, you don't need no handouts. I'm saying the truth out of my mouth. The truth, I know. You don't hear, you keep it to yourself. So bet on yourself, cause it's hard now to gain trust. I ain't get no love till I came up. It's easy to remember what made us. You're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. Don't blame it all on yourself, what you've been through, what you got into. You've heard this all before. You don't need nothing more. And you're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. You're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder.
This is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing. No, don't, hey, don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait, don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait. That's why I can't. I don't like right now. Young and I'm getting right now. Young getting like how. Tell me don't stop. Tell me don't wait. All my to the top. Some still upstate. Breaking down behind the wall from the outside in. Taking time for all my dogs trying to ride on him. Stuck in my mind. I'm trying to find my seat. Trying to decide if I'm all in. The other day, and I decided it wasn't for me because I was the other day. I'm living this life that I wanna live. I'm ready to underlay. I jumped out the sky, I'm back to my biz. I landed at the top, I don't know where I'm here, yeah. Don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait, don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait.
All I know what it is, get it hot and big. We sip the steak, Cody cut the beans, let it slid off the by the and a half if I had it. Can't break, no way, can't break. Fade, anyway. Gotta watch you shake your hand, elbow swing it like make the band. This eyes, why you tryna tag? Cat, that's race. Wait, no, good. I need shot it right like lemonade stand, black top pavement. I can break for basic. That more pride lunch, money ain't nothing to play with. Refresh like a page. Better start telling these in my page. All I know is real. Gotta trust what I know real. All I know real. Gold chain, gold grill. Be careful who tryna be up in your face like we ain't friend. Can't cut a deal if it don't figure. I need all my figure. Therefore, I can't wait. I can't wait. Therefore, I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait.
she lets you. You set your bedroom. You set your bedroom.
Hello. Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Zion Williamson. Valanciunas sets a screen. No good on the triple. Smitty, the injury bug has really played havoc with the Pelicans in the past.
They have, B.A., and a lot of people have wondered what their past couple of seasons would have looked like if they've been able to stay at full strength. But all you can do is look ahead and hope for the best.
Here's Daniels. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Outside Vanderbilt. Martin a screen. Over Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Beautiful pass by Jones, keeping his head on a swivel and creating the wide open look. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
To the left wing.
Kings foul. Kenyon Martin. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Jones from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Suggs, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Daniels. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Fox outside. And it's Thompson penetrating. Yep, count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Barnes, averaging around 6 a game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Here's Daniels. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Gordon can't hit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Barnes on the take. The three from Valanciunas. And it's Martin with the rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Herb Jones picks one up.
You can't be overzealous guarding Suggs, because that's when you risk fouling him.
Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Here's Daniels. Now Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Here's Jones. Shots blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Off the inbound. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Kings trailing. Martin outside. The 3. Sacramento again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Barnes goes in. The 3 from Valanciunas. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Gordon. Fires the three. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
Barnes with it. Fox picks him up. Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Vanderbilt. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
To halt the run. And the layup by Gordon.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Martin with the bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Here's Jones. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Here's Kaman. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Smitty, what impresses you about C.J. McCollum's game as a ball handler?
B.A., well, he's a terrific passer, but also a consistent scoring option. I'm impressed with how he balances those two aspects of his job.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in. The Kings leading. Here's Lyles. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
And here's Clark for three. Richards pulls it in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Monk. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Shot's good by McCollum.
And close. CJ with the teardrop.
To the inside. Barnes. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Here's the teardrop. McCollum's shot is off. To the left side wing. Back to Herter. Pass to Monk. Sinks that one from the post. Monk's gotten his first basket of the night.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
There's McCollum with the three. Sinks it from distance.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Poke loose. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. There's McCollum with the three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
A minute 42 left to play in the half. Here's Lyles. Rebounded by New Orleans.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And so they foul intentionally. Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, B.A. The number of attempts and also the bigs from the center spot and the power forward. Those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Kaman. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense.
New Orleans in the lead. To the middle. Here's Alvarado. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hendricks. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Alvarado with a steal. Out on his own on the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And the shot's good. Martin's got 8.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Pass to McCollum. And there's the screen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Kings trailing.
New Orleans foul. Daniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Martin.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Valanciunas with it. The 3 is up. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Valanciunas had his hands up and ready on that catch and shoot. He wanted it.
Out to Fox. Lets it fly. Valanciunas with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Right side Vanderbilt. Inside. And stolen by Jones. Here's Daniels. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Herb Jones' long arms are all in the passing lane, and he created that turnover.
Not everyone is going to score 20 points a game, and Herb Jones has embraced his role on the defensive side, Smitty.
BA, some call him the straitjacket because what he does on the defensive end, he's tall and lanky, and he's not easy to shake off.
Here's Daniels. He has 6. Valanciunas sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. launches it from deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. On up the court. Here's Martin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Huerter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie. Out to Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, B.A. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. And he can't hit the second. And Sacramento has possession. Lyles. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Kings fans, those were your Sacramento Kings breakers.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McCollum with it.
2 minutes remaining.
11 points in the game. Here's Chambers. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's Chambers. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Clark. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's McCollum. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. So it's Sacramento now. Trailing by 10. And stolen by Alvarado. Here we go. That one's good for 2. Alvarado's got 5.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hendricks. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Chambers. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Knocked loose.
Kings foul. Nick Richards. First personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Pelicans.
And that one misses.
At the line for 1.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Fourth team foul.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Sacramento.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 15-point game. Here's Martin. Drills the baseline jumper. He's got 11.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Pass to McCollum. There's a screen from the arc. The shot no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Alvarado. To the wing, right side. Here's Hendricks. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Jones. There's the three. He buries it from 3. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Gordon. Some solid defense from Martin. And here is Thompson. It's deflected. Now Valanciunas releases. Thompson pulls it in.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
New Orleans foul. Jonas Valanciunas. First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Sacramento. Kenyon.
And he's good on the second. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Pass to Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen. Jones' shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. The 3 from Valanciunas. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
To the inside, Martin.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Valanciunas. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now here's Clark. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Checking in for the Pelicans. Number 4, Scotty Barnes.
Over 2.5 minutes in the ball. Oh, my goodness!
That's out. A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Gordon, left side. Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Kings. The 3 from Suggs. It's not going to go for him. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Daniels. Back to Barnes. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 2. No good on the 3.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Martin. It's stolen by Barnes. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
He anticipates and jumps. Oh, Suggs took it away easily.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're in front by 12. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Fires for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pelicans.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Valanciunas sets a screen. It's Daniels with a drive. Some room here for Jones. Goes back up. They shoot again. Pass to Valanciunas. Basket's good.
Asserting his will offensively. Valanciunas taking over.
Gordon with a steal. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tirando de media cancha, Trae Young en los hot, hot. Se le acabó el shot clock, clock. En la Cybertruck, truck. Porque, ay, esta es perra, aquí nadie para en los pares. No, son pa' que te cures.